What were you doing there? Doing with Tom Cruise?
No, that button's on.
You must have saw me do it. And we've got IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're here in Newcastle. With me I've got Billy Nelson. Billy, I spoke to you a couple of days ago, but again, Mark BAKOLE's got a change of opponent, and we all know who Kevin Johnson on these shows. Tough opponent. I mean, he's very, very tough. It's hardly ever gets stopped. Just talk about Kevin and Mark BAKOLE.
Well, it was only about half an hour after you left me. I got a phone call saying that the Spaniard had an injury, a cut eye in his last spar, and was unable to fight. The next day we got told about Kevin Johnson. You know, he's a very tough, durable, experienced fighter, and one or two things will happen. Mark BAKOLE either go out and knock him out and make a statement, or from a coach's perspective, not his manager, his coach's perspective, will do 8 good rounds and put him in good stead for his next fight.
Well, before we go on about that next fight, because again, November 30th, we spoke about that, but I want to just stay on this fight a little bit. Does Mark BAKOLE make a statement if he stops Kevin Johnson? The reason being is because Anthony Joshua stopped him, which is obviously a huge statement, but he took Dubois the 10 rounds.
And Nathan Gorman.
So if Martin goes out,
I personally rate Martin higher than Gorman, and certainly and Daniel Dubois. No problem.
Does he make a statement then if he stops?
Well, I would think so. Do you not think so?
Yeah, certainly. Anyone that stops Kevin Johnson makes a statement, because again, he's proved that he's durable.
See, at the end of the day, all we're looking for is a win. If he stops him, it's a bonus. Like any opponent you fight, if you win by stoppage, it's a bonus. If you win in points, you win. Winning's the name of the game. Nobody forgets the runner-up in boxing, unfortunately. So winning's the name of the game by whatever means.
I mean, so when you get a late replacement like that, what's it like going through training camp and then like days before the fight, you've got an opponent change like that? What does that do for the mindset of a trainer and the fighter?
Well, obviously it's no ideal, is it? It's no ideal in any way, shape or form, but assuming you've got somebody that's a class act boxer with a great boxing brain, as Lewis Ritson, as Cheeseman, Fitzgerald, all the boys that are top fighters, they adapt, and you've got to learn to adapt. So if you can't adapt to a style in the fight, you're going to get beat.
Let's talk about Ritson then, because you trained Ritson within Newcastle. We should have been not to talk about him, but what's your thoughts on Ritson Davis Jr. then?
Lewis is a very strong boy, great fighter. What people are forgetting, I've been reading social media, and people are saying Robbie Davis is going to be bigger and all that. People forget Lewis Ritson was a welterweight as an amateur and a semi-finalist in the ABAs, and I brought him down to lightweight safely, and he was massive for his lightweight, as you can remember. He was knocking people over for fun. Obviously he won the British title now when he came back down to Newcastle and teamed up with Neil, and Neil's done a fantastic job with him. I've seen it, looking at him the day, he came up and gave me a big hug. Strong, super strong. Robbie's very, very skillful. I just see Lewis stopping him. Something tells me that Lewis is going to stop him.
Again, you've trained him, you've coached him, so you probably...
But I don't know Robbie that well. I know how good he is. Pound for pound, he's got the hardest jab that's ever hit my pads. His jab is like some people's right hands. It's like an ashtray hitting you in the face. And see, when you feel that, and he's in your opponent's mind's going to be, fucking hell, what's that right hand going to be like? Very, very strong.
I want to pick up on something again that Eddie Hearn mentioned, Dace, is that the winner of this fight goes on. The winner of Pro Rice Taylor looks like the world title thing. Now, if Taylor wins and Ritson wins, I mean, being that you know Josh, being that you know Lewis, like, what does that? How do you feel about that?
Well, the bottom line is, I'm friendly with both. Probably more so. It'd be hard to say, but you'd need to go with Josh. I mean, he's a class act, you know what I mean? But he's got his own hard fight on Saturday.
Yeah, so just talking about the Ritson and Taylor, if that does come off. I mean, where would you have that? Would you have that in Scotland? Would you have this in Newcastle? Could it sell stadium?
Very well, it could, but it's time. Well, when would it be? When would the fight be? When would it be? April time. Yeah. April. Weather-wise, stadium dodgy.
Big arena then, maybe down at London, Scotland.
Aye, well. It's a shame that Edinburgh's such a shitty wee place that it's not got any venues, you know. And
I'll let that slide because you know.
well, a lot of people let things slide in Edinburgh. No, it need to be, I would imagine Newcastle went to the O2. Well, why go to the O2 when you've got an ample a 9,000 here?
Yeah.
Or wait till summertime and have it in St Andrews Football Park.
Finally, back on Mark McCauley. I mean, November 30th. Did you say? What did you say? This St Andrews what?
Football ground.
Birmingham.
No, St James's.
St James's, right. Aye, see?
Andrews.
Stick to boxing, man. Stick to boxing, man. You're a Rangers fan, so stick to boxing.
Oh, who are Rangers? Oh, top of it, I guess.
Yeah, top league. Not for long though. You caught us, which is
we'll
good.
crack
I've seen all that nonsense you've got on Twitter. Back on Mark McCauley, I mean, all going well. Obviously, his coaching perspective as well. No cuts, no bruises, no hand injuries, because again, he has got that fight in November, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. Yes.
So, again, is that the plan going forward? Box smart.
Well, you can't think about the 30th of November. If you don't win on Saturday night, there'll be no 30th of November. Yeah. So he's got to go, give it his all, and then we'll take it for.
Well, Billy, as always, we'll keep it much longer.
Thank you.
I'm going back up the road. You enjoy Newcastle. I'll see you fight night. Thanks, Billy.